Jessie always loved scrolling through her phone in the evenings. After putting her little daughter to bed, she would sit in the living room, open Instagram, and let herself get lost in the endless feed of perfect marriages. She saw women her age unboxing luxury handbags from their husbands, couples taking vacation pictures on sandy beaches, and posts filled with captions like, "Marry a man who treats you like a queen every single day." Her heart would ache. She would glance at her husband, Felix, sitting quietly at the dining table, going through bills and writing figures in his small notebook. His hands were always rough from construction work, his shirts faded from long hours of labor. He wasn't posting love declarations online, wasn't whisking her away on surprise trips. To Jessie, he just seemed ordinary. That's when the comparison game began. "Felix," she said one night, "do you know what Dan did for his wife? He surprised her with a weekend trip to Dubai. Can you imagine? And you haven't even taken me anywhere in years." Felix looked up, tired but calm. "Jessie, I may not have the money for Dubai, but you know I'm doing my best for us. Don't these little things I do matter?" She waved him off. "Little things? I'm talking about real romance, Felix. You don't even post me online. Do you know how that feels?" His face fell. He wanted to say more, but stayed quiet, choosing peace. Over the next months, the arguments grew sharper. Every time Jessie saw another perfect couple, she would bring it up. "Why don't you buy me flowers like them? Why don't you ever plan surprises? Why can't you be more like him?" Felix began to withdraw. The man who once laughed loudly, who once teased her about her cooking and tickled her when she pouted, grew quiet. His eyes carried a sadness she didn't want to see. One evening, after yet another fight sparked by a video of a man gifting his wife a car, Felix said softly, "Jessie, I feel like I'm never good enough for you anymore. I give you all I have. My strength, my time, my heart. But if that's not good enough, maybe you're chasing something that doesn't exist." Jessie froze. His words echoed, but pride pushed them aside. She turned away. Then came the breaking point. One Saturday morning, she woke up to see a long emotional post by her favorite couple goals influencers, Antonio and Kyla. Their page had always been her escape. Matching outfits, fancy vacations, endless love notes. She admired them, envied them, even used them as a standard against Felix. But this time, the post was different. Kyla wrote, "After years of pretending, I can't keep up the lie. What you saw online was not my reality. Antonio and I fought constantly. We barely spoke at home. I cried myself to sleep more times than I can count. We used photos and videos to cover up a marriage that was breaking apart. Today, we officially separated." Jessie's heart dropped. She read the words again, disbelief clouding her mind. Pretending, covering up, crying herself to sleep. This couldn't be true. She had believed in their love story. She had measured her own marriage against theirs. She had doubted her husband because of their staged perfection. Her chest tightened. She remembered how she had shouted at Felix just 2 nights ago for not buying her birthday gift as flashy as Kyla's. Now she realized Kyla's gift had been staged. It wasn't love. It was content. Suddenly, Jessie felt sick. That evening, she sat quietly, watching Felix repair the broken kitchen chair. He was sweating, focused, patient, hands steady, eyes determined. He wasn't buying roses every week, but he was keeping their home in order. He wasn't posting her online, but he was making sure she had light, food, and security. For the first time in months, she saw him clearly. "Felix," she whispered. He looked up. Her eyes welled with tears. "I'm sorry." He blinked, surprised. "Sorry for what?" "For everything," she choked. "For comparing you to strangers online. For not appreciating what you do. For almost destroying what we have. I thought love was all about the big things I saw on the screen, but I was blind to the small real things you've been doing all along." Felix set down the chair and walked over. He cupped her face gently. "Jessie, all I ever wanted was for you to see that my love is real. I may not have Dubai trips or flashy gifts, but I give you what I have. My life, my commitment, my effort." Tears streamed down her face. "And it's more than enough. I see it now, Felix." From that day, Jessie changed. She unfollowed accounts that fueled her discontent. She started noticing the little acts of love, the way Felix brewed tea for her when she was tired, how he carried their daughter on his back after long days, how he prayed for her softly when he thought she was asleep. The marriage that had been on the brink of breaking slowly began to heal. The laughter returned, the small touches grew more frequent, and the warmth of true companionship filled their home again. Jessie realized something deep. The most beautiful marriages are not the ones the world sees, but the ones built in quiet, unseen corners. Sacrifice, patience, forgiveness, and daily commitment. And this time, she vowed never to trade the reality of true love for the illusion of a staged one. Like Jessie, are you consciously or unconsciously comparing your marriage or husband with the ones you see online? Girl, stop. Social media shows highlights, not reality. Don't compare your marriage to strangers online. Yes, you can learn one or two things to improve or make your marriage better, but don't use anybody as a standard. God and the Bible are the only standard. The real beauty of love is not in how it looks, but in how it lasts. Don't destroy the beautiful thing God is already doing in your marriage because of staged, filtered, and performative romance on social media platforms.